was I gonna say? The dash wave dash stuff was really useful as well.
Okay, so
I found dash wave dash was like super useful to just approach with as well because like you can do
mm,
so much more than just running.
yeah, it's good because it's like one of Falco's faster options, and again, you just get that time to see what they're
Mm.
doing. And Falco's already a slow character, so like he needs all that
Yeah,
speed he can get. Um, but yeah, cool. So is this a set or was it just friendlies or
this is just net play like, friendly.
okay? Um, was there anything specific you were struggling to deal with, or
I haven't really looked at it properly,
okay?
except for knowing the first game is pretty rough.
hmm So you're just trying to figure out like what was going wrong with the
Yeah,
game in general, then. Okay, cool. Let me set up the screen share. Oh fuck! I put it on the streaming dolphin. Whoops. uh, cool. Can you see this?
got it.
All right, sick. How much of that last lesson were you watching, by the way? Or was it just like the last few minutes?
Like the last half hour.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it just saves me going over some of the stuff
Yeah.
I just went over like a bit ago. Um, hmm.
Early now though.
Yeah, this guy's playing very like horizontal is the way I'd describe it. Like he's doing lots of like running on the ground and shining you and
Mm.
dash dancing and short barreling and stuff. Um, versus that style, I usually like to throw out more like attacks in place because he's just like running into me, and your
Yeah,
hitboxes are like bigger than Fox's, so he just ends up like running into them and getting hit.
yeah. I
Um,
actually hadn't. I realized today actually I haven't been doing fade back aerials really at all.
mm.
So I've just been spamming them today and figuring out how they work.
Yeah,
And I was surprised at how many people just run into them.
yeah, because the big thing with Falco is right, like people always want to try and stuff your like laser attempts.
Yeah.
So then the aerials in place just pair really well with that. So then they have to try and read: is he going to laser or is he going to aerial?
Hmm.
And yeah, the different types of like walling aerials. Like Falco's got, he's got drift back down air, drift away back air. He can do like the zoo down air, like the backflip one.
Hmm.
Um, he's got like delayed back air, so he's got a lot of walling options and like in place stuff. Then it makes it pretty
Yeah.
tricky for them to like hit you for it if they're trying to play horizontally. The main answer for Fox is just a full hop, and that beats a lot of
Right.
the stuff you're going for because it goes like over your hitbox.
Yeah.
But yeah, with how this guy's playing so far, like lots of like shield, wave dash, and stuff like that, that would be what's going through my head. Would be lots of lasers and lots of like aerials on the ground in place.
Right.
Um, Damn, I thought this now was pretty. Well, it looked like he was trying to be delayed. Okay. Were you trying to combo off of the laser? Do you think, like when you saw him jump, or because he like
Uh,
jumped into you?
no, I think I was just trying to like get in, put pressure on,
Hmm.
like shield pressure.
Okay. Yeah, I think, like I was saying to Hunters, I think your default all the time can just be either late aerial or approaching laser.
Yeah.
And the high aerials should be like when you have a specific read on either a jump or on him like moving forward.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, yeah.
A lot of stuff I do this game, I like. I know it's a bad thing, and I instantly know after I've done it that I shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah. It's just about like having the right replacement for it and knowing like
Mhm.
why it's bad and why the other
Right.
thing's good. Um, So yeah, that's definitely like that's one of the biggest things in general that people like mess up with Falco a lot of the time is just doing
Yeah.
high aerials when they don't have a specific purpose for them.
Mm.
Nice. That's unfortunate. Yes, this is one of the examples of like when I'm thinking about Fox playing horizontally, I'm going to be doing less up tilts because up tilt is better as like an anti-air, right?
Right.
Because it hits like above and behind Falco. Whereas if I want to play versus somebody on the ground or playing on that horizontal level, and I want to be doing more back airs because that puts a hitbox like behind me, that Fox can't really outspace, but he can like go over it. But then the up tilt is good again, right?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, so up tilt if they're full lobbing at you, and back air if they're horizontal to you. In general, there are a few like exceptions. Like if you're quite far away, for example, the back air can be spaced to like beat both options. But yeah, in general, up tilt should just be saved as like being him full hopping at you, if that makes sense.
The reason I do that up tilt is like just to like catch people on wake up if they're like not fast enough to get my option properly.
Yeah,
but,
it can.
So you think back air is better?
Yeah, the up tilt can be good. Like if he was closer and it hit him out of his jump animation, then it can be good. Or if they try to go for more like run up grabs, then it can like hit him before the grab comes out. But yeah, in general, most people like aerial at you.
Okay.
So that's when just doing like dash away and then backflip back air is usually pretty good. Yeah, and also like the percents aren't very good for it either here because it trades a lot of the time. So if you're at 0 and he's at 70, then I think it's decent to go for the up tilt, you know. But at this percent, you know, the trade goes pretty badly for you.
I think it just wasn't even like a trade isn't even an option to think about.
Yeah. It just happens a lot in like spacey dissos because they've both got similar sized hitboxes and stuff. Whereas in like Marth Falco, it doesn't happen very much because you know you've got like the big sword or whatever. Yeah. Similar to what I was saying to Haunter, a lot of the time just spacing outside of Fox's range in spots like this is really good with like dash dance. And then you'd see him do this drill and then you could just back air him off, for example. Because again, like a back air is more valuable than a grab here, for example. Nice. You're trying to fight him while he was invincible here, which I don't really advise.
I always do it. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah, like your objective here is to avoid him and then try and reposition rather than you know, trying to scrap with somebody that's can't be hit. You know, it sounds dumb, but like you know, it can get him free openings or whatever.
Yeah, I try and fight him too much there as well, just in the air over and over again.
Yeah, if this is happening when you're trying to do like these walling aerials and he just isn't getting hit by it, then that should just be a signal to you that like you need to either move forward more. Yeah, you need to stop doing it and like either move forward more with attacks or laser are the two usually, because they're just like waiting outside your range for the aerial at this point. Do you see how he does like the wave dash back and then comes in? Wow.
Got lucky.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm at a turnaround there, I remember.
Yeah. I was going to say with the shield pressure sequence here, I'd be looking for either shine grab or double shine. Just because both of those options lead to like actual follow-ups here, right? Whereas if you hit this down air on him, it's not going to lead to anything.
Yeah, I get it.
And then the other part of it is you can also do like shine, wave dash, and read a roll. But yeah, you want to be doing stuff with your shield pressure where like if it hits, it's big for you, rather than just like pressing buttons to hit his shield in different ways, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, that was another one where like you tried to convert off of a close range laser and you could have just waited for him to down tilt with like a dash dance, dashing down air. Yeah, people have gotten really good at taking the laser and like attacking in those sorts of situations. So, something to think about.
Probably should have up tilted instead of the forward air. stuff.
I think you could have just shined. It's like you get this, you land on the ground, and then you just shine again, like let him fall. If you up tilt, then it doesn't really like lead to anything if he DIs away because it's too low percent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If he was at like 40, the up tilt's really good. Yeah, see like there.
Oh, all I have to do is press the button.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've like dropped this situation like twice now, where you've read the read and then read the roll, sorry, and then he's like gone out. So I'd just be really tight and have like really exact like things you're gonna cover this roll with. So like for me, I pretty much always try to cover it with back air.
Right.
Just so it's like easiest to react to and get the punish on, because like punishing it with something that's suboptimal is better than not punishing it at all and then getting reversal, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been down smash. It's kind of tricky, but yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't think this is going too bad, honestly. Yeah, that was just another one where like you went for an approach that like didn't lead to a proper hit, so then he just wins the scrap. So yeah, just to reaffirm it, like, you know, low percent you want to be going for like late aerials into shine, grabs, jump shine, or like spaced aerials, rather than these like approaching high aerials.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just I should probably think before I approach and like have an idea what to do. Whereas I feel like what I do is just run in and hit some buttons and see what happens.
Yeah. No, you definitely want a bit more context. Like, at this spacing, I have got these mix-ups that I will do, you know?
Yeah.
Rather than just, I think it's time to nerf. And, like, yeah, it even hit him, but it doesn't matter because it wasn't, like, a meaningful opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, playing lots of, like, wave dashing back. Yeah, versus this style, like I was saying, I would just be lasering a lot, because he isn't avoiding the lasers. He's just kind of, like, creating space. Like, when he does this wave dash back, the only thing he's trying to beat is an approaching aerial. Yeah. Because then he gets to, like, grab it, right, or something.
Push him to the corner, right?
Yeah, so you just laser, he wave dashes back, you laser again and move forward, he wave dashes back, and then, you know, you're in the corner, and that's when you can actually, like, he's forced to play the game instead of just moving backwards.
Yeah.
It's the same as, like, dealing with Moth dashing back after every laser, you know.
That's something I definitely do too much in this game, is the dare on the stage. I don't know what I was thinking.
The main reason for going for it is if Fox tries to, like, go down and hit you. So if he tries to go out and shine spike you, then that's when it's good. But otherwise, it just puts you in a lot of lag and is kind of like a desperation thing. My go-to is usually to double jump to the ledge and try and sweet spot, or like double jump and side B, just because they're both options that, like, he has to make a hard read to call them out. Yeah. Like, he has to do like a run off shine or like jump out and hit you, and then that's when stuff like this can be really good, where you double jump down at him, right?
I don't like that laser.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was just another one of those ones where, like, back air's really good because he's trying to run at you on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the up tilt did work well there. Nice, that was sick. I think some of your edge guards have been a bit shaky. Let me watch this again. I mean, you could have hit this back air if you just did like a short hop and then wait a bit and then fast fall down air. Fast fall back air, sorry.
Drift in too much.
Yeah, so I think you were maybe stuck in between, like, I want to hit him as he's in the air with the side B, and I want to hit him, like, on the ground, and then you just kind of didn't do either. So if in doubt, like, you want to hit his landing lag on the ground rather than in the air, because you've got more time, right? Yeah, this very rarely works anymore. I remember back in, like, 2015, West used to do this a lot. Like, up tilt to cover the side B. But a lot of the time people just recover to, like, ledge or recover around it. My usual go-to if I get a forward throw is to just shoot a laser. Because it covers, like, any sort of double jump they do. And if they shine stall, then you can just shoot another one. The only thing it doesn't cover is if they do, like, double jump side B to ledge. But then that's why when you can just start reading it with, like, forward throw and then run off double jump down air. Or run off and then shine stall.
Tilt it, right?
Yeah, you can forward tilt as well. But yeah, like, you want to use short hop laser after the forward throw as, like, the big threat. And then that forces them to side B, and then you do all these other sort of edge guards.
Okay.
Because, yeah, you would have just caught him out of that jump with the laser, and then he's in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I would be playing more, like, dash dance heavy in these sorts of spots. Because he's in shield, and he's only shown that he can, like, either wave dash or aerial out of shield. Like, he isn't really doing, like, full hop out of shield, for example. Or, you know, wave dash at you and then attack you. He's just been sort of, like, you know, he does this weird drill. Or back air, sorry. So, again, if you just did, like, laser dash dance outside of his range, see the aerial, and then go in with, like, an attack. Well, I think that can be really strong.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it was a good idea, but yeah, you just went for the wrong move to punish it with. Again, Falco's like smashes aren't really that good for getting kills with, like Foxes are, so a lot of the time you just want to be looking for aerials like back air instead. Nice. This situation's like super unfortunate because you can't actually like double down air off of it, because either he gets hit in the air and then you don't combo, or this happens where like he's at hit stun before you. So a lot of the time,
is that because he was in the air?
No, this one was just because the down air hit him so high that he just recovers faster than you. So what you want to do is either do after the first downer, you want to drop through and then late downer, or you want to just drop through and shine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the combo is like kind of weird to do.
Jab there was not the right option.
Yeah, again, I would just be back airing this guy. Have you watched any of the Peach lessons? I think, did we do a Peach one?
We did one, yeah.
Okay, there was one of the Peach lessons where like I just talked about like how good back air is when people are like throwing out hitboxes on the ground near you. And it's the same versus Fox, where like he's not like Moth, where he's got more range than you. Like, you just outrange him. So if he's not, you know, doing all these full hops and trying to dash dance, grab your back air and stuff like that, then just throwing out back airs is just very, very hard for him to deal with.
Right.
So in spots like this,
just back air.
Like, you can just back air him, and it's higher reward than the laser, right? Because the laser just gets you a mix-up, usually.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah, if you back air him at 65, like, that's either a tech chase or an edge guard. And again, he's just doing a lot of, like, running at you on the ground. So the back air just, like, hard calls that out, really. Yeah, I like what you went for there. You just, like, misspaced it slightly, I think. Yeah, see the laser worked that time. He
Yeah.
just like sniped his jump with it, and then he just sort of, well, he obviously didn't have to die immediately, but it would have been a really good edge guard for you otherwise. This is another one where I think you could have just fast fell to the ground and then let him fall and then shined again, instead of going for the back air, which doesn't lead to like a combo.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
This is what I mean by the up tilt, like, still doesn't even work that well sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of an overrated move, honestly. Or people have just gotten that good at beating it that like it isn't as powerful as it was. I was saying to Haunter as well, like sometimes in these sort of spots when Fox is above you, just rolling out of the way can be really good. Especially because he's already used his double jump here, so he can't like fast fall through and then hit you because he's like stuck in the air. You had the right idea there. Just again, a bit of like, I feel like these close range situations, you end up getting them, but then
Dropping
something, like something messes up, and then you like lose the situation. But it's just really important to be good at them because like this is the whole thing you're playing for, right? Is a situation like this, so you want to be able to like follow through and execute that opening. So I would just practice in, versus a bot, just doing like laser jump, shine, laser grabs, laser late aerials from the close ranges, just to have it like in muscle memory. That's unfortunate. What happened here? You had the thing where like when you roll backwards you're airborne for a slight amount.
Yeah.
Sucks. He's playing a lot more full hop heavy now. This is a thing you'll notice versus pretty much every Fox on FD, is they start to full hop more. Just because they don't have the platforms to use.
Yeah.
So automatically on FD you want to be leaning towards more like anti-full hop stuff, so like laser and then dash dance and wait for him to land, or like nairing his jumps are two big ones. Guy's doing a lot of stuff. Also, because this guy's been going for a lot of grabs as well of tech chases, you should just be spot dodging more. It is usually like a pretty bad thing to go for, but versus people that always try to go for the grab off the tech chase, it just like execution tests them.
Yeah, okay.
And he's also going for grabs that aren't like true follow-ups either. Yeah, so you just need to do like more tech in place spot dodge or tech in place shine.
Okay.
The spot dodge works a lot more consistently because you can see like there your shine came out, but then it isn't big enough to hit him.
I was lucky that hit.
Yeah, I like more of this. It didn't work too well here, but like that's the idea. It's like dash dancing and then late back airing him.
Right. Oh, I always put forward throw and forget about slide offs.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is another one where I'd probably do the dash wave dash towards him.
Oh right.
Yeah, because you can cover the tech in place with it, or you might have been able to down smash his like miss tech, and then you can mix that up with doing dash forward and then wave dash back to cover the tech roll in. Nice. Yeah, that's another one where like rolling can be really good. If you're in like this weird scrap.
Yeah.
Or also, I think you could have CC shined him as well. Look at it again.
think I tried to shine my shield out.
Yeah, and then you missed it, but then he like ned.
Yeah.
And you get popped up. So yeah, you definitely could have like holding down and shining versus Fox is, or like any character is really good when you're at low percent. It just stops little things like this from working.
Don't like that.
That was a good recovery though. Yeah, you see how he's doing a lot more full ups when you laser him at this spacing?
Yeah.
Or like when you're around that spot. So yeah, again, just dash dance or lasers landing. Usually I just go for forward smash here, just because it sets up an edge guard. If like you, if for whatever reason you don't wave shine here, so like if for example you went for down air, and then you can just forward smash off of it.
Right, yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, this guy's super good at just taking the laser and then hitting you. One cool thing you can do here, if they try that, is just do a short hop in place down it, and then you can drift in with it. And then it'll like move around any hitboxes. Just say you just like down tilt here or up tilt. And then you'll hit with the late part of the down air, which you can combo off of, right?
Yeah.
So that's a cool thing you can do to play around that. Nice, yeah. Reverse forward air grab. Wait, did you mean to down air or did you mean to forward air?
No, I meant to do that. I've been trying that and no one ever like spot dodged it or anything, so...
Yeah, it just like, the grab isn't very valuable as Falco. I do think reverse forward air can be really good, like off of up tilt is the main one I've seen it be decent off, or dash attack as well, because you can get like reverse forward air and then jump off and down at them.
Yeah.
But I think at lower percent, I think it's just better to stick to like the bread and butter, like down airs, shines, up tilts. But yeah, I know Bobby uses it quite a lot.
I think that was a misinput.
Yeah, you see how he's like always just rushing you down immediately as well when you're in the corner. It's like here.
Yeah.
So rolling in can be really good, like after you get up in place. Because you kind of just like switch positions with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually in these Fox versus Fox, I'll just hold shield and wait for him to do like a high aerial or like give up his pressure. Because not a lot of people will sit there and do 4 like shine late aerials on your shield. A lot of the time they'll go for like a couple and then try to read a roll, or they'll do like shine early aerial and then you get to shine out shield them. So that can be a pretty good like default to go for. And if they do start just only spamming shine late aerials, then that's when you can do like roll in or shine out shield or something like before their aerial comes out. Nice. Yeah.
Dash forward. I don't think if I didn't dash forward there, it would work.
Yeah, you can just down smash off of the up tilt as well, I think, because you didn't DI it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, the forward tilt doesn't work very often here because it's just like not a big enough hitbox and it isn't out for very long either. So I'd probably look for a down air and then try to read attack option, or you could just like grab the ledge as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one. You see how he's just like running across the stage towards you.
Yeah.
It just looked like you messed up what you're doing out of your dash dance. But like if this were me, I would just be dash dancing. See, he's running. He's already gone into run here, so he's forced to either keep running or jump, right? So then I can just pretty safely throw out an aerial.
Oh. Thought he'd come out to me.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Was there any other ones you had, or?
I actually don't have any on hand.
Okay, that's fine. We can watch some like pro games if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So I can just like, I usually watch Mango just because he's like the best fucker at the moment, and yeah, he just does like a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to think what Fox plays like that. Probably Hacks plays kind of like that. He's like very like grounded, and he does like lots of like shield stop aerials and stuff like that. I'll see if there's a Mango.
Yeah.
I think they played at Gommel. There's a Swiss Pools one. Because I know he didn't. Did he beat him at one? I don't think he has actually. I think they might have gone 3-2 though. I don't know if that was this set. This one's a 3-0. Yeah, I think this is the one I was thinking of. Okay. But yeah, hopefully you'll see a lot of Mango doing like the laser in his face and then wait for him to throw out an attack and then like hitting him. Cool. Yeah, I've been playing more like platform heavy so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Mango is a lot more ready for the side B here than like you normally are. Like he does those lasers and he's immediately fast falling and getting ready to cover the side B. It's just Hack sweet spotted it, so it didn't work. But like the idea was there. Yeah, you see the back air again, just to stuff Fox trying to hit you on the ground. Yeah, the down air I was talking about there. It didn't really work because Hax did some weird like net. Most people would usually like shine here out of this laser. But the idea is that where you like down air in place. And then if it hits shield, then you can like drift away and be safe. Or if it hits a shine, then you get a combo. Yeah, back airs. Forward smash shots are really good as well versus that sort of style. Just anything that puts out a big hitbox like in front of you.
Right.
Is just really good when people are playing like horizontally.
Yeah.
Pretty weird. Yeah, Wave Dash Shines is the good one actually, because it like catches them running into you as well. Mango did have shield here, but like I'm sure you've seen Westballs do, like he'll run away and then he'll Wave Dash into them and shine them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same sort of thing where it just catches them moving on the ground. Just give him some stuff. Yeah, you see how this one as well, he was like, he just waits in shield for Hax to like give up pressure, and then he moves forward. Yeah, solid edge guard.
That's a good laser.
Yeah. But again, like if Axe had side beat to the ledge, for example, instead, then the lasers wouldn't have worked. So that's when Mango would need to do, like, you'll see him do run off double jump down air instead.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like a little mix up there. Yeah, that's another thing Mango likes to do. That's like these attacks as well. Yeah, he does like aggressive shielding, so he'll like run up and then shield. And then if they hit him, it's like misspaced, and then he can like Shanna shield them. Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty well executed. We got Haxes from Tri-State, so they always play Battlefield. I think this is just 3 straight games of Battlefield. Yeah, you see how I did the downer in place there again, in like that weird scrappy situation. Yeah. Beats out Fox's hitbox.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's another one. He lasers up close, and then he just sort of dash tenses and waits. And even if Hax just rolled out of the way instead, he still like is in a better position, right? Because he's put him into the corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just really powerful. Yeah, again, just like spacing outside of Fox's out shield range. Like I feel like you would have got hit by this drill, because like the guy you were playing was doing a lot of this sort of thing, whereas Mango's just like already all over it. Goes for laser jump shine and then kills him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is honestly just Mango kind of bodying him. Doesn't know much to say. Again, just one of those force matches I was saying as well, where it just covers in front of him really well, and Hax just loves like jumping it into him on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got that, honestly. Yeah. You see how, like, it was difficult for him to cover the side B here, though? So that's one of those things where you have to, like, hard read it and just, like, go off and grab ledge or run off double jump down here instead of the forward tilt. You've definitely been outplaying Hax a lot on respawn just by doing these like weird full hop like baits. So you'll like dash full hop.
Drifted back onto the platform.
Yeah, and unlike some of the earlier stocks as well, he'd like
he went to top, right?
Yeah, he's just got a load of like little mix-ups he does off of them. Full ups, and like Hax will try to chase him and then Mango will like move out the way.
Yeah.
Try and go back and we can watch those. Yeah, you see that he did actually avoid the invincibility there. He just lost the situation after. Blade does the full hop, fast fall down. Hax does some weird upper. And then what's on the next stock? he just full ups top platform, runs off, gets his shield up. So yeah, learning all the different like how you can abuse like the full hops, like vertical power. You know, like doing full hop and then fast full up double jump, full hop and then drift away, full up drift in, you know, etc. etc. Can be really powerful because it's quite hard for people to punish exactly how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, this is the one where he just full ups and then fast falls through. Like Hax literally tried to read the option Mango did last time, and he just gets hit for it.
Yeah.
So it's just something to pay attention to. PP is also really good at doing that as well.
Oh.
Christ. I feel like one thing Mango's really good at as well is like grabbing ledge off of these shines. Like when he's cornered.
He's got it pretty well here.
Yeah, like he got the ledge like 2 or 3 times there. He just makes it really hard for Hax to get some like weird janky kill.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like that happens more to other people. So yeah, he's just really good at like timing the fast fall or like getting hit in a way where he'll be sent to ledge instead of off stage. And then he's also really good once he gets put onto ledge of just getting off instantly in different ways as well. Like sometimes he ledge dash, sometimes goes up to the platform, sometimes double lasers.
Yeah.
Like he's never really panicking in that situation.
Oh. How did that jab it?
Yeah. It's weird. Nice. Yeah, Mango's not been covering the sweet spot side Bs very well. So again, he just needs to run off or grab the ledge more. But yeah, you see how like at the low percent he's going for more like meaningful openings? Like he's going for like delayed down airs, right? Instead of like the high nairs. Because like this is the exact spacing you were at, but then you would do the high nairs.
Yeah.
And then this wouldn't lead into anything. But yeah, and then obviously Mango's doing a lot of those like laser and then jump shines earlier as well.
Yeah.
Cross up a bear.
There is again.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't think he's hit him a single time on respawn. Like, and it makes a big difference as well, because it means the invincibility is just like not scary, really.
Yeah.
Again, he does like the laser and then dash dance approaching laser there instead of doing like just laser approach laser.
Yeah.
Just mixes up the timing, and if Fox tried to throw out an attack, then he'd be able to like whiff punish it. He's just all over him. Yeah, you see how confidently he reads the roll there as well. Whereas I feel like you would have probably like messed that up and then maybe got shined or something. So it's just all those little things that like lead to him kind of destroying. Versus other Falcons that might drop a few of those things and then it becomes a lot harder for them.
Yeah.
See, there's another one versus a different Fox maybe. There's not many people that play like that guy you played, to be honest. It's a lot more common that you see all these like full hop foxes now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just watch another Hackster actually. What is this?
Lovely.
I don't know why YouTube such things being stupid as well. How long is that there for?
I guess like bugged. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just my screen being weird, I think. Yeah, so it might see Axe playing a bit differently, I don't know, because I think there's quite a big, like a 6-month gap or something between the two sets.
Yeah.
So Axe might end up playing more like full hop heavy or something. Yeah, so that was one thing where like Hax was getting hit by a lot of these bears in the other set, right? And then this time he does like these run up shields, which kind of counter Farka putting out a lot of his hitboxes.
Right.
The late bear is still really good versus if they hold shield, but the early bears are like quite susceptible to getting like hit out of shield.
Yeah.
Just like shine them in the corner 3 times.
Playing too hard.
Yeah, he's like I said, I think Hax is playing a lot more like dash dance heavy and shield heavy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in the last set, somewhere like here, Hax would have done like just a nair in or something. Whereas this time he goes above him and then tries to come down with something. Which again is just another way to deal with like some of the aerial walls Falco likes to do.
Yeah. If someone's above you on a platform, what's the best thing you'd be thinking of doing? Like reposition or?
Yeah, if you're like directly under them, then you sort of have this mix up between like you can go up and hit him, so with like full up shine or full up aerial or full up and then waveland. To beat that, the other fox has to like drop through and hit you first. With like drop through back air or whatever. But then that's open to you doing like up tilt or shielding it and then hitting him out of shield. So it's kind of just a mini mix up. Depending on percents, it can be good or bad to play it, you know. If you're 100 and he's at 0, then it's probably not in your favour to try and up tilt. Yeah, but if it's the other way around, you know, it's probably going to work out for you.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, yeah, you can just kind of like move out of the way and then just play it a bit safer. But yeah, it's a lot about reading like what they're going to do from the platform. Yeah, so you see that one, Mango just like takes the initiative, goes up and just shines him. But if Axe did like an aerial in place, for example, then Mango would get hit like going up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes you need to wait beneath them under the platform and then go in. Yeah, you see here actually, this happened to you a few times where like you get hit in the corner and he just rushes you down, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Mango just immediately just shields it and then rolls back in and trades places. So you know, sometimes Mango's willing to fight in those spots and play a bit scrappy. Then sometimes he just rolls and you know it's just like we out.
Yeah. I never roll because I'm always like, what if they read it?
Yeah.
But I should probably just do it until they read it.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it's such a high, like, reward option for you that people do end up reading it a lot. But it's just one of those things where, like, you know, you got to make them respect it because it's too good an option to just never do.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you, like, only do it that it becomes sort of bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Sakurai. What even happened there? How did he drop that? He just mistimed the aerial, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, it's really tricky with side B because sometimes it feels like you can get there, but you can't. So like this one, I think he tried to double jump aerial, but he just barely didn't have enough time, and that's the difference between like you dying and him dying. So usually I err on the side of caution in those sorts of situations. Like I would have just grabbed the ledge and then like called it.
Yeah.
Like go from there instead. Yeah, Hack's looking for more like shield shiner shields. It's just like getting him a lot of openings.
Some nicest best. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, more full hops as well from Hacks, like you see here. I feel like this would have hit, like the laser short hop in would have hit in the last set. Then this time he goes for more like full hop walling.
Do you think it's better anti the full hop or like laser the landing?
It depends a lot on like what the percents are, what the positioning is on the stage, what you have time for. Like for example, if you're beneath them as they full hop, then you don't have time to laser right.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to play the guessing game with like up tilt or full up aerialing them or back airing them or something. But if you have the time and the space, lasering's usually like a pretty safe and consistent way to deal with it.
Okay.
And going for the read with like an aerial is more of a like high risk, high reward sort of way of dealing with it. Just depends like how confident you are in the fact that they're gonna full up. Like if you know 100%, then you can probably just get away with like spacing exactly around full up and then aerialing them. But if you're not so sure because they're doing other stuff, then I would look more for just like laser's just like more of a it does very well versus a lot of, exactly. It just matches up well versus a lot of options. And then once you've scouted out like certain specific things that the opponent does a lot, that's when you go for more of your like high reward approaches and stuff. Yeah, it is tricky to know sometimes. It's very weird. Yeah. I think this is all Mango won, isn't it? Like the whole tournament.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, roll again. Just get out for free. It just forces them to go for stuff like Shine Wave Dash Back or like, you know... It just gives up pressure.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying before about like just waiting for them to try and read a roll or something like that. And then you just get out for free as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mango even read it then and he didn't even get a kill off of it, you know. I'm surprised I killed. I think Hax is doing these short peppers. Do you know about how it like pokes on the platform?
Yeah, like the first hit lowers the shield, and then second one hits, right?
Yeah. So it can just lead to a lot if they end up shielding on the platform. It's just like kind of a weird thing, but then it also like covers on the ground in front of him. It's just like a weird option that not many people do. I think I'm scrapping with them a lot now. This is another one where like the rolls I was saying could be good as well. When Fox is just like putting out a lot of attacks from above you.
Yeah. Oh, nice tag.
Yeah, try the way flashback shine though. Tried to catch like Hax moving in. Hax actually fucking turned around in his run, so it didn't work. But you can see the idea was there. A roll in again, doesn't get punished. Yeah, that's another important thing to do as well. Is just sometimes just to call out the angle to ledge with like down angle forward tilt or just like grabbing the ledge as well. Because otherwise it's pretty hard for Fox to cover it. He can like shoot the laser that covers it as well. But again, laser is just like a...
It's a reset of...
Yeah, it just like covers a lot of things but doesn't get like a kill from it, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just good to hard read the angle.
That's a nice shield drop late there.
Yeah. Get back and watch that. Yeah, that's a very like higher level thing to do. Is like instead of doing the immediate like drop through aerial, you drop through and then like you can sort of react a bit and see whether you need to do like a late aerial or a laser or a double jump or wave land. So that can be a really good thing to do through the platforms as well. I'm surprised Hax doesn't go FD. I thought he would be an FD Fox.
Yeah.
But I guess he doesn't play like that vertical game that much, so he's probably not as good at playing the stage. Yeah, you see I did
Chris.
Yeah. The dash dance here as well. He's like just dash dancing around the full hop landing, and he tries to whiff punish with an aerial. Yeah, it's just like that's just like his base game plan around like full hops and Fox throwing out attacks.
I didn't realise how much manga does that. Just full hop through the platform and drops back through.
Yeah, it's like once you notice it, you're like, wow, this is working versus so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does that one a lot, and he also does the thing where he just dash dances in the corner, and people just don't run over and hit him because they're waiting for like a roll or him to move forward through them.
Yeah.
That's another one he does a lot. But yeah, it makes a huge difference because like that invincibility should be like, your ticket to get in a good situation started. But Mango just like is so good at playing it that it isn't for a lot of people. And you'll see a lot of people like I'm like this versus Prof or used to be like this for a long time. Where like even if I got a lead, he would just always kill me off of the invincibility. So it felt like I could never like hold a lead, So getting good at playing both sides of it, like how to abuse it and how to like play around it, is just really like it's an underrated part of the game for sure. And it obviously changes from matchup to matchup as well.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to do that like full hop stuff versus Peach than it is versus say Fox or Moth.
Yeah. Turn around, shield drop back air.
Yeah. But you see how he's just doing like the walling back airs, right, as well?
Yeah.
They just seem like really hard for Hax to deal with. And then again, he like wavelands outside of his range. He's just always trying to play at that range like just outside of Fox.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really effective. Back air again, stuff him.
The double jump down you were on about.
Yeah. Yes, that's the mix-up, right? Because he tries to get everything inside me and Mango's just there.
Yeah.
Like you can just see the difference between like their play on invincibility. Like Mango literally goes up there and just waits because he knows exactly what Hax is going to do, whereas Hax feels like he has no idea what Mango's going to do between stocks. That's really good SDI on the Thunders combo. And then he rolls out. Yeah, full hop in the scrap is also really good as well. Like gets around the hitbox there and it lets Falco come down with his own like aerial on top of Fox. Mango also did something a bit cheeky here where he drifted in and then fast fell with the back air. You see how he like drifts forward first and then drifts back in?
Deceiving.
Yeah. It's just like little stuff like that can make like so much of a difference.
Is that shield drop 40 you went for ever hit?
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Especially if they DIY on the downer as well. They can also slide off a lot of the time on it as well. But yeah. Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about, or do you think that sums it up?
No, that's good, I think.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I think it might be worth actually just you watching a couple of Mango VODs and like looking for some of those things I pointed out, just so you can like, identify them for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I was saying, the main thing is just like think a bit more about whether the approaches you're going for are very like meaningful in terms of like what the reward will be off of them. Yeah, exactly. And I think that'll fix a lot of like the problems you're running into in those games.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll see you in a bit then, dude.
See ya.